So, you're planning your engineering admissions for 2026? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're taking a close look at Shriram Engineering College in Tiruppur. And right there on your screen is the most important thing you need to know, the TNEA Code, 2651. Let's dive in and see what this college is all about.
Okay, right off the bat, this is a huge update. Starting from the 2024-25 academic year, the college is now autonomous. And this is a really big deal, because it means they get to design their own syllabus, they can keep it fresh and perfectly in sync with what the industry actually wants right now. And what about quality? Well, the college holds a B++ grade from NAAC. Now, this isn't just some random grade. It's a national benchmark that looks at everything: teaching, learning, infrastructure, you name it. It gives you a really solid measure of the institution's overall quality. And here it is, the number that every single parent and student is waiting to hear. Straight from the data given for TNEA 2025, the college is reporting an impressive 98% placement record. We're definitely going to talk more about this in a bit. All right, so those were the big headlines. Now let's dig a little deeper. In this first section, we're going to get into the official credentials and the identity of the college, to really build that foundation of trust.
So here are the core facts. Shriram Engineering College is a self-financing institution, and now autonomous, remember, that was started back in 2009. It's affiliated with NAAC University Chennai, and it follows the TNEA admission process. That means 65% of seats are through the government quota and 35% are through the management quota. Yep, we're showing you this code again. Why? Because it is just that important. When you're in the middle of TNA counseling and looking through hundreds of colleges, 2651 is the number that points you directly here. You'll want to remember this one.
So, what does this whole autonomous thing really mean for you, the student? Well, think of it this way. The college can update its courses super fast. If a new technology becomes a big deal in the industry, they can add it to your syllabus almost immediately. It means what you're learning is always current, and that gives you a major edge when you graduate. Now, let's look at how these credentials stack up. First, you've got the essential AICTE approval, which clears it for the 2025-26 academic year. On top of that, you have that NAAC B++ grade, which is valid all the way until March 2027. This isn't just a one-off checkup. It's a real sign of sustained quality over time. And it gets even better. We're not just talking about the college as a whole. We're talking about program-level quality. The National Board of Accreditation, or NBA, has given its stamp of approval to 2 core engineering programs here. That's a huge plus. So which branches are they?
First up, we have Computer Science and Engineering. It's got a Tier 2 NBA accreditation that's valid into June 2027. For anyone who's aiming for a career in software or IT, this is a really powerful signal that the program meets high quality and industry standards.
And the second one is Electronics and Communication Engineering, also accredited right up to June 2027. So having both CSC and ECE with this NBA stamp of approval, well, that shows a clear strength in the college's IT and circuit-related departments.
Okay, so we've established the strong credentials. Now let's talk about the bottom line, what really matters to most families. We're talking about career outcomes. What's the return on your 4-year investment here? Let's find out.
And that brings us right back to this powerful number, a 98% placement record, as reported for the TNEA 2025 process. But what does that really mean? It's a direct indicator of the college's intense focus on making sure its graduates are absolutely job-ready.
And placements like that don't just happen by magic. The support system is key. On one hand, you've got the brand new AICTE IDEA Lab, a space literally built to help you turn your ideas into reality. And on the other, and this is so important, the college is promoted by the management of Barani Hydraulics. This kind of direct industry backing gives students real-world exposure right from the get-go.
So, we've seen the strong career outcomes. Now let's look at the engines that make it all happen, the specific engineering programs that are available. Which branch is going to be the start of your future?
Here they are, all 8 undergraduate engineering programs you can choose from. You've got the classic core branches like civil and mechanical, and you've also got high-demand specializations. Take a good look at the branch names, their official TNEA codes, and the number of seats for each one. It's a really solid mix.
So, if you add all those up, the college has a total intake of 480 undergraduate seats for the TNEA 2026 admission cycle. That gives you a pretty clear picture of the size of the first-year batch you'd be joining.
Now, I really want to pull these 3 out specifically: AI and data science, fashion technology, and information technology. These aren't just trendy names. These are new age branches the college has added since 2020, and that shows a clear focus on keeping their programs super relevant to today's job market.
Academics and careers are absolutely vital, of course. But what about the day-to-day stuff? What's your home for the next 4 years actually going to be like? This section covers all those essential campus life and support systems. Okay, for anyone coming from out of town, this is critical info. The college confirms it has permanent hostel facilities for both boys and for girls. And, very importantly, the mess provides both vegetarian and non-vegetarian food options.
Getting to campus seems pretty straightforward. There's a college transport facility available. The nearest major train station is Tiruppur, which is about 20 kilometers away. And when it comes to financial aid, the college makes sure all the key government scholarship schemes are available for eligible students.
All right, to wrap things up, let's look past the stats and facilities for a moment and try to understand the purpose behind the institution. You know, a college's real character often comes from its founding vision. So, what was the big idea that started it all? The college was established by the Senthil Velavan Charitable Trust, and this was their mission: to equip the rural community in and around the textile city of Tiruppur with higher education blended with communal harmony. This really gives you a sense of the institution's focus on community and its deep roots in the local region.
Just so you know, the information in this explainer is based on data from the college's official website and trusted government portals at the time of preparation. Explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.